Hi guys, my name is Raza and thank you for watching my video. Today's topic is Amazon LightSail. Um, what Amazon is saying is the power of AWS and the simplicity of VPS. So basically, if you need to set up a virtual machine in AWS with pre-configured option, and you don't have to go and set up each item individually. Like if you're familiar with AWS, you go if you want to set up a website, you go to AWS, you have to launch an instance. Then, for example, you have to install a WordPress, create a networking or VPS. So there are several steps before you can launch an instance with your website. So with this Amazon Light Sale, they give you a very simple option. So what I'm going to do it actually, I'm going to log into AWS Console, and then we're going to see where we go from there. So this is the AWS. If you don't have the account, is very simple actually. All you need is a credit card and a valid email. The reason you have a credit, they require a credit card, to it won't be charged. It's just for verification purposes. So I already have an account, so I'm going to log in to my account. Um, so as you can see, I just logged into AWS Console. And if you're familiar with AWS Console, it's good. Otherwise, it's not very difficult to learn. So in this case, we're going to, you can click on services, and in services, you're going to see this menu having different options. So today, we're going to talk about LightSail, which comes under compute. So let's click on it. So once you click on it, it will give you not that many options. It will give you an option for like resource and snapshot. So we're going to talk about both options. Under resource, actually selected by default, it says nothing here right now. So you can create an instance right here. And when you create an instance, it gives you two options. One is a application plus operating system or just base operating system. And if you choose application plus operating system, you have these options right here. The WordPress, you can choose it. LAMP is JSON, and all these like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10 different options. And right here, give you like we selected WordPress right now. So anything you need to know about, it's right here. All the description. You click the LAMP stack, it will give you the LAMP stack, what version of lamp stack is going to be embedded, and same thing right here. uh, you can see it, you get the idea actually. And if you click on base OS, so they give you two options. One is Amazon Linux, and this is the version, and as you want to. And same thing, if you can click on each icon to get more information. And as far as the pricing is concerned, if you go down a little bit, so right now we selected application plus OS, we selected here, you can see it like it start first month free, so they will give you the credit for the first month. So basically start from $5, $10, 20, 40, 80, actually just doubling it. So if you look at this one right here, it says it's 0.007 per hour. Here is 0.13 per hour. It's 0.02, 0.05, and these prices are varying depending upon the options with that instance. For example, here you have 512 megabit RAM, 1 gig, 2 gig, 4 gig, 8 gig. Same thing with virtual CPUs. For the first three are the one CPU, and the next two are with two CPUs. And here is the hard drive, which is SSD, 20 gig, 30 gig, 40, 60, and 80. And this is the data transfer, 1 terabyte data transfer, 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, 4 terabyte, and 5 terabyte. And these are the option right here. These are zones, and you can change the zones actually. So from the drop down, you can see actually this thing is only available in US East right now. And right here you can name your instance, and you're done. This is that simple actually. And the other good thing I see it, if you want to pick your instance image, you can click right here, and this will give you actually all the information you need under a quick assist. And under quick assist, you can see what operating system, Amazon Linux 2016, Ubuntu Server 16.04 LTS, and actually you can see right here. Um, like this one, this is Amazon Linux. Let's see under here. So these are like Ubuntu 16.04 LTS, and this was 2016. Obviously the 9 I think offer from September. Um, so and here's a detail about the applications. So the thing is actually this option, the Amazon LightSail, with this option, you don't have to click on many time, many different um, options or many different packages to get to what you want. This is just one click. So if I click here, let's see, we go back, create an instance, for example. I can choose this one. And right here once I choose where I want to, like this one, $5, and so I chose application plus OS, WordPress, and all the details. I'm using using the default, um, the SSH key pair, and this one $5, and right here I can name it like um, AWS LightSail 1, just for my reference. Here you can choose how many you want, basically. Create. And sometimes it takes a little time because it has to go and spin the machine. Um, and and you see it's done. So this is the IP address, for example. So I'm going to type this IP address right here. Sometimes it takes time actually. When you spin a machine, it has to install other services, so it might take a minute or two. Let's see. Okay, while this thing is spinning, it's gonna say it cannot display, so we will wait actually. No problem. So in once it's doing it, we can talk about the snapshot. So see, we don't have any snapshot, so basically you can create a snapshot if you click here. So right here it says the snapshot, and the snapshot, it basically it needs, if you want to create a backup of your instance, which is a virtual private server. That's why they call it a VPS. And right here you can create a snapshot, you can create a new instance based on the existing snapshot, and you can delete the snapshot. For example, you created a snapshot and something happened to your machine is no longer available, then you can create a new machine based on the snapshot you created earlier. I'm going to close this thing. Let's see where we stand right here. This thing hasn't started yet. And under here you can see you can actually manage, you can stop, you can restart, and you can delete. So I'll try to connect it. Allow access, allow access. See, it says instant has just started. Try login in a minute or two. So, so we're gonna wait actually. And right here you can see in the bottom it gives you a public IP address and private IP address. So the public IP address is the one which I am trying from here. Still taking time. And you can see under create other resources right now the DNS zone is available. You can have a static IP address or DNS zone right here. Under zone, as you can see, the DNS zones are free. You can manage there at no cost. Manage 3 at no cost, not there. So let's go back to our original. Okay, as you can see this time when I clicked on it on a route, under the private IP address, so this website is up and running. Obviously, you have to log in and configure it the way you want to, but by using um, Amazon LightSail, it was just one click, selecting a machine and clicking on it and running it simply, so your website up and running. So that was the website. So if you want to log in using SSH, before it was like pretty complicated to log in. Right here, you click on connect, and it should connect automatically. I'm gonna allow access. It's trying to connect, and right here, you are connected to your machine. You can connect using a SSH, or you can connect using web browser. So guys, as you can see it, this Amazon makes it very, very simple, and it's very awesome, pretty awesome actually. If you want to read more, you can log into AWS, create your own account, or actually there is a pretty very good documentation about Amazon sale from Jeff Barr. So I'm going to show you that page actually. So right here, it's available right here, AWS blog, Amazon dash LightSail, and you can see the rest of the link right here. And he talks about um, the power of AWS and the simplicity of VPS, and all these things are discussed step by step. This is useful if you just want to read and you don't have an account. You can read this thing straight. Um, like I said, the account, creating an AWS account is very simple. All you need an email address and a credit card, and they won't charge your credit card, and you have 1 year free service from Amazon, and that's awesome. So right here, these are the options. The one we discussed, this is available, and you can see it, all this thing we talked about it. And obviously he's hiding his IP address because he's gonna reuse this same machine. In my case, I didn't hide it because I'm just gonna delete it. And right here is talking about the firewall. See, by default, these ports are open, and and you have a um, option if you want to change it. So I'm gonna close this thing. I'm gonna go back here. And once your machine is running, you go here and you go click on manage, for example. Under manage, you have a username, you have the public IP address, and you can download your key, using you can connect using SSH. Here are the matrix. Right here you can see 1 hour. I don't think you're gonna see much here, but these are the options available. Um, and if you are going to be Amazon certified in the future, And I don't know. I think sometimes it takes time, like I don't know, 2 months, 3 months before the new feature shows up in the exam. But from exam perspective, they might ask you about this main like under matrix graph is CPU utilization, networking, network in, network out, status check, status check failed. You see all these status check failed system. Um, is for 1 hour, 6 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks. And I'm pretty sure this thing gonna change in the future because this is a new feature and they're gonna improve it. And Amazon is notorious actually. They comes up or they add actually almost 3 to 4 features every day. So you have to actually constantly in touch with AWS. Right here you can see the CPU utilization is 10.443%. Under networking, these were the ports. You can add another number. You can change it. You can create a custom port. You do AWS for example, and you say, hey, this is TCP, and I'm gonna do like, and this is just for testing. And right here you can save it. Probably didn't let me do the Amazon AWS, but you got the idea. I mean, you can create any ports. You can edit rules. You can delete this thing. We're not using HTTPS, so I can delete HTTPS. If I delete, see right here, it was, what was it under? This website right here is using HTTP. And if I go here and I say, hey, you know what, delete HTTP, save it, and now this website is not going to be available. See, it's thinking. See how quick it is. Like we modify the firewall rule. We took the access away from HTTP, and here you go. Your website is gone. And in order to bring it back, you have to go and bring port 80. You have to add it. So this is just to provide the overall actually. And here are the snapshot. We don't have any snapshot right here. See, you see this overlapping. Probably is not refreshing it. Uh, yeah, that wasn't refresh. So right here you can see it. You can create a snapshot. While it's creating a snapshot, you can look at the history, what was done, when it was created. It's still creating the under. It's gonna show. See, it shows up here under snapshot. It's creating one snapshot. Normally, it's creating a snapshot takes a little bit longer. And like I said, this is the version 1.0, and I'm pretty sure in the near future we're gonna see the LightSail version 2 when they're gonna have more improvement. Um, but for a startup, this is the best. You don't need to know any technical stuff. You know it used to be like you create the Linux machine, then you install MySQL, you install um, my the Word app, and then you create an IP addresses like a static IP addresses. So it used to be like and you constantly update that the application, but with this Amazon LightSail, you don't have to do it. So it's almost 19 minutes, and my goal is to keep this video in under 20 minutes. So guys, here is this thing. Amazon LightSail. Explore, learn, use it, and profit from it. Thank you, and I appreciate watching this video. And if you like it, please subscribe to my channel.